Hello everybody, Antoine here for a new video and welcome back to the channel. So today we're building something I told you about in the previous video. We're building a big Victorian mansion inspired by the Strangerville pack, and actually I started this house a while ago. I actually started it in February, but then I don't know why it was really big and for a moment I didn't feel like keep building it, so I actually quite gave up on this house. But then still, I don't know why, I just wanted to keep building it, and I came to this final result, which is really satisfying, I think, because I never really built a huge Victorian house, and I finally had the occasion to do it, especially with all the new objects that we got with Strangerville, which is, according to me, in terms of building items, one of the best packs we had. So yes, this house, if I remember well, was inspired by something I saw on Pinterest, only for the main facade of the house. I totally improvised the size of the house and also the back. So I will try to... No, I won't try. I wanted to say that I will try to find the picture, but actually I really don't remember where it was or what I typed to find it, so I think I will not find it anymore. Anyway, this is really a big house, as I said. It is a 3-story house. There is no basement because I think the 3 stories were enough. There is pretty much everything you need in this house, actually. There are 2 living rooms, one formal and one which is more family-friendly living room, I would say. There is a dining room, a kitchen, I don't know how you call this, but this is a room attached to the kitchen where you can store food, you can put the laundry machine and so on. I really don't know how you call that in English, so if you know, please tell me in the comments. I will know it for the next builds. There is a bathroom, of course, downstairs, and in total there are 6 or 7 bathrooms, I don't remember. We have 6 bedrooms. We have a movie theater in the attic, which is a really cool feature for this house. And the movie theater is really old-fashioned, you know, I really like it. Yes, there are, as I said, 6 bedrooms. There is a kind of parental suite with attached bathrooms and a small living room with fireplace. Oh yes, I forgot about the library, which is probably one of my favorite parts of this house. It consists of 3 small rooms with bookshelves, sitting areas, and of course a study/working room with a desk and everything you need to work. Yes, I think I told you everything about the floor plan. So for the interior I went for a very classical style, but still adapted to modern life, if I can say, which means that there's all the modern equipment you need to live properly in a house. Also for the bedrooms, you will see it, they're quite classical, but you can feel that some real people are living here, especially with the pink and the blue bedrooms, which were designed, I think, for teenagers or at least for the children of this house. They're quite normal bedrooms, actually, not too formal. There are a lot of, I don't know, clutter items. So yeah, there's really life in this house. I think you can feel it. And yes, that's also why I like this house, because I really tried to put some details, to use some objects that I usually don't use in my builds. So building in such a style, which I don't really do often, was really the opportunity to use some items that I don't usually use. So Actually, it's quite stimulating to use new objects. It's like rediscovering the game, and yeah, it was really cool. And it just made me want to use more unusual items, because when you change the color or something, it just takes a new dimension, and you're like, wow, why didn't I play with those objects before, because they're really cool. So yes, there are some things I need to explore a little bit more. Because actually I came to the conclusion that I think I have my own building style and maybe decorating style, and all creators have their kind of signature style. I mean, there's some people you can directly recognize who did it. For example, the Kate Emerald has her very own style. You can on one side recognize that it's her. Simking Builds has also her own style. Leo from Freezer Bunny has his very own style. Simproved. Actually, yes, I think every builder builds in a certain way, and this is why watching build is always so interesting even after years, because we're all playing the same game, but we all have a different way to play with it, to use the furniture, the objects, the possibilities of the game actually. And I think that's really cool, and it's more, yes, it's actually what The Sims is about, and that's why I love this game so much, especially when it comes to build a house, because you know, it's something, it's actually the only thing I do with The Sims. I don't play with The Sims, but you already know it, I told it in the previous video. By the way, about the previous video, thank you all for watching and for your nice comments, likes, shares, and kind comments also on Twitter. I got a lot of views, and I actually didn't expect such a success, if I can say, for this video. Now when I'm speaking, it has more than 16,000 views, which is something big for my channel. It's been quite a long time since a video didn't have such success, so thank you everyone. Actually, it's really cool because I spent a lot of time in this house, and I would have been a little bit frustrated if it was like something no one would like to watch. Not that I'm doing my builds for views or anything, actually I don't care that much. The most important is that I build something that I like, and I think if I do something that I like, you will like it as well, because I think you can feel when someone is not putting passion in his work. So yes, this is always the most important for me. But you know, seeing that a lot of people enjoy your work is always satisfying, and yeah, I was really proud of this build, so yeah, I'm really happy, thank you. I think this build won't have the same success because it's not something as fancy, tacky as the Celebrity Mansion I built, but anyway, I don't care because I really enjoyed this build. It was really refreshing to build this. It's been a long time since I didn't build such a house, and you know, I have some times when I only like to build with custom content, and some other times where I'm rediscovering the game and I'm like, wow, why am I using CC? The game itself is amazing, and I actually quite in this mood right now. So of course this house is absolutely CC free, but I think you will need some packs that you probably don't have, because I think I used them all, almost, except some packs that I didn't buy because, yes, I'm sorry to say that, because they're bad, and I think I will never ever buy them. For me, it's a waste of money. I'm talking about the first pet stuff pack. I mean, stuff pack based on an expansion pack, and it doesn't even make sense, and it's so poor in terms of content. I don't see the point of buying this. There's also the, well, the kids' bedroom pack is not useless or anything. I think it's quite a good pack, but I'm not really into building or decorating children bedrooms. It's not really my thing. I don't know why, but I usually don't like doing it. Yeah, so there's also the VIP, how it's called, VIP night or VIP party, I don't know. I think you know what I'm talking about. So this tough pack is also a waste of money and time, I think. The content is so poor, and actually it's quite annoying because the Sims creator are able to build amazing packs with amazing content, and they proved it a lot of times, but sometimes I don't know why they're releasing something that doesn't even make sense. And yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say. It's just so disappointing sometimes, but most of the time, I would say 95% of the time, they're creating great content, and we should focus on this. Because if you remember what we had when The Sims 4 was first released and what we have now, we came in a long way. And yeah, I have to say, when the game was released, I was like, wow, what is that? I mean, I'm never going to play it. I will only stay on The Sims 3. And actually, quite quickly, I abandoned The Sims 3 and I really enjoyed The Sims 4. It's always, you know, a time of adaptation. And yeah, they really surprised me. So yes, there are those packs, and there's another one I think which I don't own, but I cannot say which one. But probably a stuff pack as well. Yes. You know, even the Laundry Day stuff pack, first I didn't want to buy it because for me it was like also a waste of money, but when I bought it because there was a discount, it was actually quite worth it. They're really great items, great furniture. I usually don't buy packs for the gameplay it adds to the game. For example, pets and dogs. I never play with pets. Cats and dogs, not pets and dogs. I never play with pets, so I don't really care about the new possibilities in game. I only look for new items for the building mode, so this is the most important criteria for me. So maybe I'm missing some gameplay when I'm saying that I don't want to buy such pack or such pack, but this is not how I envision the game. You know, I have my own yeah, I only want this game to be a building, not software, because it doesn't make sense, but this is the only aspect of the game I focus on. So yes, so I totally understand that some people would like to buy a game pack that I don't like because they're rather looking for gameplay, which I'm not looking for. I hope you get me. It was a bit confused, but anyway. I actually don't even know what I was talking about before that. Yes, I have for the future, which is coming quite quickly, I think, a new build, which is going to be the guest house attached to the celebrity mansion, which is actually, yes, like a tiny version of the celebrity mansion, which is really cool, I think. Which shows that you can build a very luxurious home on a 20 by 20 lot. It is possible. I think, well, I'm not sure. I will try to release it next week, but actually, as I told you in a previous video, next week I won't be much here, so it means that I would have to do the build and edit the video on Monday or Tuesday, which I think won't be possible because on Wednesday I'm taking off to Spain, where I spend 4 days. So actually I will come back in France in a few days on the next Monday, so probably it's gonna come in 2 weeks. And then there is a special build, which I'm preparing with a special someone. I won't tell you anything, I keep it secret. But I think you would be surprised, and I think you won't guess who I'm building this collab with. Probably you will, but I guess you won't. Anyway, it's gonna be a very cool build, something I've been wanting anyway, something I wanted to build for a really long time. A very famous landmark. You can also try to guess which one, but honestly, I think only a few of you know it, because it's famous, but only when you're interested in such places. But I'm not going to tell you more. Anyway, I'm really excited about this coming collaboration, because this is a special person with who I share the same conception of architecture and beauty, you know. So yes, it's gonna be very cool, and I hope you will enjoy it. But I have no doubt about this, because both of us excuse me, will put passion in this build. As you can hear, I have a bit of trouble talking today. I'm quite tired, I have to say, and also because I'm working on a lot of things at the same time. And sometimes, you know, I really feel like talking in English, and I'm like, wow, my speech is really fluent, and sometimes my tongue just don't want to speak English. It's just crazy, especially for those sounds that we don't have in French. For example, we don't have it in French, so it's quite difficult for me. I really have to focus on this to pronounce it the proper way. So I hope you will understand me, but I think it's quite okay. No one ever told me that they couldn't understand a single word of what I was saying. And I have to say that since I started voiceovers in my videos, I really improved my English and my pronunciation, and watching other speed builds also really helps, because you can learn new words every time, and you're becoming more and more confident in talking in English, understanding English. And actually, I learned more English on YouTube than at school, I have to say. And yeah, so I really recommend you to watch a lot of English content, or at least English speaking content, if you're not a native speaker. This really worked for me. And yes, so now this voiceover will go to hand, because I feel like it's not coherent, like I don't know what even I'm saying. I really hope you will enjoy this build. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell me what you think in the comments. If you want to try to guess what will be the special collaboration, don't hesitate to tell me in the comments. And yes, I will see you next time. Bye.